Hi guys, this is Sheri and I'm out here with Milena and we are doing plein air painting. Plein air is a French word which means to paint outside. And we are outside looking over this beautiful lake on this glorious day in Florida and we are painting a landscape. This is an oil painting that we're doing. Last week we started by using some of our base colors, alizarin crimson, Naples yellow, and some cerulean blue and ultramarine blue are the colors I have on my palette today. Last week we worked with just white and we started by getting in some basic forms and just some soft colors. This week we're going into step 2, which is called glazing. With glazing I'm going to use some translucent medium and I'm going to put a little bit of color out on my palette. And what I'd like to do is I'd like to grab a little touch of the Naples yellow, and now when I add my glazing medium, this makes my color sheer or translucent. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to start putting some of this into my clouds. And what it's going to do is it's going to change the clouds from being very bright white to actually feeling a little bit more realistic. The glaze, as you see, is also going to add some shine to the painting. And it's going to bring the painting to life. All I'm using, guys, is the littlest touch of Naples yellow in order to start creating this. And it's okay to go ahead and put it in darker in some areas. Like let's say here, I want to go really, really dark. And do you see, because it's a translucent medium we're using, I'm not painting over anything that I did last week, I'm enhancing it. So in this one area, do you see how pretty that yellow is going? Now let's say that I wanted to add a little bit of pink. I'm going to grab some of my alizarin crimson and I'm going to add that to my Naples yellow mixture. That's going to create kind of a peachy orange. Add a little bit of my medium, make it nice and translucent, nice and sheer, and now I'm going to come in here with my clouds. And do you see the brush stroke I'm using? It is I'm flip-flopping, I'm not making any forms, I'm not making any squares. See how I just did that? A little this way and a little that way. Kind of like you're conducting, a little this way and a little that way. I can add more color. If I wanted to go really strong in here, I can absolutely come in here with some really nice strong alizarin, and do you see how those clouds are really going to start to pop? I can layer the alizarin crimson also on top of my blue, and that will make a little bit of purple in the sky. When I want to transition from a dark area to a light area, all I do is pick up a little bit of medium and I just keep going. The faster I paint and the smaller my brush strokes are, the better this will look. So I don't want to do big brush strokes and I don't want to do little tiny scared brush strokes. I really just want to have fun and play. When I get down to my landscape, I am going to continue to pull the color down in here. And let's say that I wanted to stop at this point so that you can see the difference between this is the first layer, this is the second layer. Now what I'd like to do is I'd like to enrich some of these areas back here where it's blue. Again, I'll take some of my medium, and now I'm going to take a little bit of my ultramarine blue. And I'm going to start in my corner, and I'm going to start off the edge of my corner. And I have a little too much blue, so when I do that, I'm just going to take a paper towel and pull some paint off, and then I'll keep blending, and I'll pull it into the painting. That little touch of blue now, I can come in and I can make it even darker. I can add a little bit of blue in here. And the more of these blues that I'm putting into these areas, do you see how my white clouds are popping out even more? I'll get some of the ultramarine blue up in here. So what this technique does is it very rapidly allows you to create life and fluff, and the more that you learn, the more you'll want to paint. So that was a quick lesson from Sheri, and I really hope you enjoyed it. Visit us at Portrait Painting. Oh, that was a mess up. All right, cut.